Intanto andate da Luca Vezzo se volete lasciargli un follow, che ha un personaggio veramente carino, come, cioè originale più che altro, come Avatar. Intanto iniziamo, o meglio, continuiamo questo settimo capitolo, speriamo di finirlo. Eccoci qui. Come ho detto, all'epoca, quando ho finito la live con questo, come si dice, con questo gioco, si bloccava qui. Una volta che sceglievo la bottiglia.
That's my personal bottle. Well, an experiment
E mo continuiamo.
to find out if it's bitter. I must find a way of making sure there was sleeping powder in my wine. And I have only the equipment around me, so it's not going to be easy. But if it were easy, anyone could do it.
Intanto ringrazio tutti quelli che stanno luccando e spero di finire il gioco.
Try to separate the elements that make up the wine with absorbent paper. But first, I need to reduce the
Ma se non finisco questo settimo capitolo,
get in the way.
non posso. Allora, qui devo riuscire a separare il corpo dal vino e ho bisogno del alcol e zucchero. Trasparente, colore. Il colore del vino in funzione del suo livello di pH. Il 5 è trasparente. Identifica i composti desiderato. Separazione molecolare del vino con decolorazione. Zoffo, alcoli e zucchero. Vediamo un po'. Speriamo di indovinare. Prima di tutto devo riuscire a capire pH2. Allora dice che di separare l'unica cosa, il vino no, sarebbe troppo. L'acqua non gli fa niente, sarà annacquato il corpo. Il limone gli aggiungo limone, l'aceto, anche l'aceto fermenterebbe sul vino. Il caffè altrettanto. L'unica cosa che può distruggere i pigmenti del vino è quello che sia il detersivo, perché dovrebbe distruggere ecco qui dietro, ma prendo la carta assorbente.
Yes, that's the right solution. The wine is transparent enough to see the result without masking it. And there is indeed an intruder. I count 4 spots instead of 3.
La serie che non dovrebbe essere presente. È qui il problema. Quale può essere secondo voi? Allora, vediamo un po' qui. Allora, zoffo, alcol, zucchero. Trasparente? Boh. Qui sembra che sia più vino. Qui ai bordi, forse è questo. Io provo, Proviamo questo. E vediamo che succede. Perché questo è tutto come questo, quindi vino. Ci sono queste 2 strisce che non mi piacciono, personalmente. Però questa ha una cosa trasparente in mezzo. Provo questo, dai.
As I expected. My wine does contain a chemical compound that shouldn't be there. Something has been added to it, given the strong reaction of the strip, it wasn't a small amount, and therefore it wasn't an accident. Someone had deliberately drugged me.
Quindi quella lì era. Buono.
Someone did drug me last night. But why?
Per tenerti lontano, ovvio.
It's logical. Any meticulous criminal would want to avoid having Hercule Poirot present and alert during his misdeed. So he would have drugged me to remove me as a threat. Which means...
Sì.
This clue proves that the crime was carefully premeditated. The fact that my bottle had been drugged before the murder, possibly several hours before, proves that the killer had as long as
Mi sembra il minimo.
before removing me.
Beh, che mi dici di bello, Luca? Cioè, ti va di parlare, ovviamente. Io sto, come vedi, tentando di andare avanti con questo settimo capitolo che mi ha preso ben 2 live. Questa è la terza live col settimo capitolo. Allora, intanto andiamo. Ho anche aggiornato un po' di cose qui offline. Per quanto riguarda come si chiama lì? I profili dei personaggi. Ma andiamo qui, vediamo di sbloccare qualcosina. E qui abbiamo fatto un bel po', però dobbiamo migliorarci. Ancora non è possibile fare, ma sì, l'Assassinio è ancora a bordo. Qui la rivoltella è scomparsa, potrebbe essere stata gettata in acqua, esatto.
Exactly. I'm right.
Questo è uno, poi l'altra connessione, qual è? Dove cavolo sta la connessione? Connessione, yuhu! C'è nessuno in casa? Ah, ecco. Questo dovrebbe essere, sì. Questo è logico.
They do not desert me.
Poi qualche altro? Non mi sembra. L'arma di Jacqueline. Non è altro che questa piccola. Gliel'ha fatta vedere.
Jacqueline de Belfort showed me a small 22 caliber revolver at the hotel in Aswan. It's the one she used to shoot Simon Doyle. Who else could have succeeded?
Ecco fatto. Vediamo che dice qui. I battelli usati per ricevere una prova. Sì, dovrebbe essere la stessa arma. Perché l'ha presa da lì per fare lì. Sì. Questo significa... Sì. No? Sì, la rivoltella di Jacqueline è stata usata per usare quello. È logico. Ecco fatto. E adesso tutte queste le abbiamo superate. Mo ci tocca fare un po' di interrogatorio.
Good morning, sir. The captain has asked me to investigate last night's tragedy. I have a few questions for you.
Of course, ask away. I want to help in any way I can.
Can you tell me your movements yesterday evening?
Let's see. I finished my shift, and hurried to tidy up everything so I could join the captain and Samir for a role-playing game. It must have been around 10 p.m. We lost track of time and stopped playing around 3 a.m. Have you ever played our game? It's called Pyramids and Sphinx.
I'm afraid not. You didn't see or hear anything unusual?
In our bedroom down in the hold? No, not really. Only Samir when he fell in the river of lava.
A river of lava? How unfortunate. What can you tell me about Mrs. Doyle's pearl necklace?
Nothing, I'm afraid. I didn't notice it. I didn't even know who she was until I heard about her death.
Ok, ora il nostro compito ora è interrogare tutti i possibili sospettati. Intanto cogliamo. Come ho detto, no, questa è la cabina dell'equipaggio, tranne il capitano ovviamente. Ma dov'è quello lì? Non è qui. No, qui è la stessa porta, sto facendo dei giri inutili. Devo trovare la strada e ovviamente interrogare tutte le persone. Questo l'ho interrogato, cioè vediamo un po' di interrogare tutti, quella pure. Nel ristorante ho interrogato tutti, giusto? Sia questa, sì, che questa, sì. Ora fammi andare da giù perché ho bisogno di un'altra porta, ossia qui. Qui devo interrogare questo qui che sta sempre legato.
I imagine you had a rather quiet evening.
Is this a joke? I'm completely cut off from the world, illegally detained and bored to death. Why'd you ask?
I can at least relieve your boredom.
What do you mean?
Lynette Doyle was murdered last night.
Oh, that's terrible. I expect with her looks and all that money, she managed to collect more than a few enemies. But murder? Hey, wait a minute. Light shines. I know what you're thinking. But as you can see, I'm still chained to a pipe in here. Passing the time, counting the canned goods. You know, I've had time to think about what I did the other day. I was in a bad place, drunk, furious, so yes, I acted impulsively. But I swear, I had nothing to do with
Ovvio che no.
I'm inclined to believe you, monsieur.
I'm telling the truth. I'm sorry she's dead, okay? But I'm not shedding any tears for her.
I understand. What can you tell me about
Ovvio.
Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace?
Nothing. Why would I care what that rich kid was wearing?
Why indeed?
Ok, interroghiamo tutti, anche quello che non può, che è ovviamente innocente essendo legato. Questo settimo, un'altra cosa, ho 7 baffi su 8 perché su offline ho trovato la guida dove si erano nascosti gli altri 2 baffetti. L'ultimo baffo si trova davanti, andando un po' avanti nella storia, che sto, come si dice, momentaneamente un po' bloccatino. Qui ho bloccato, cioè qui ho sentito tutti? Sì? Sì? Ok. Dobbiamo sentire tutti. Questo sentito. La maggior parte delle persone è fuori è sulla barca fuori, non all'interno. Questo anche l'ho sentito. Andiamo avanti, saliamo. Questa qui si sta godendo. Il sole è ottimo. Parliamo con lei.
Mrs. Allerton, always a pleasure.
Pleasure shared. despite the dramatic circumstances.
I would like to question you regarding the murder of Lynette Doyle, madame.
That poor child. I'm so glad you're here. I'm sure you will find out who did it.
That is my intention. I'm sorry to have to ask, but I must get a clear picture of everyone's movements last night. Can you tell me yours?
Please don't apologize for doing your job. It's simple. Tim and I had dinner together, and then I went to bed around 10:30 p.m. and slept as well as usual.
Nothing particular to report?
Now that you ask, it was probably nothing, but I heard a splash.
Alors,
It must have been around 1 a.m. It may have been a dream, but I came fully awake. I listened carefully, but heard nothing more. Then I drifted off again.
Thank you, madame. Your testimony is very important.
allora, a luna di notte sentite il toffo, quindi da mezzanotte a luna si restringe il capo, prima è da mezzanotte alle 2.
What can you tell me about Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace?
It's really very beautiful, isn't it?
It was stolen last night.
Oh, poor child. To be robbed and murdered on the same night. What kind of world are we living in?
A very dangerous one, it would seem. Thank you.
Un attimo.
Mrs. Allerton, we found something in your cabin. Newspaper clippings written by someone named Amanda Bolton, a film critic known for being one of the most outspoken in the industry. Can you tell me why you saved these particular clippings?
Cinema and I have a long history, Monsieur Poirot. From a very young age, I was captivated by this fantastic art form. I've seen it grow, evolve from its beginnings to today. It's remarkable how it's changed over the years. This passion made me very demanding, and I simply wanted to express my opinion, so I wrote about it. It was a hobby, but it turns out people enjoy it.
Are you saying that...
Yes, I don't publicize the fact, but I am Amanda Bolton.
Well, well, I have read some of your reviews. I respect your passion. And the pseudonym?
A pseudonym is helpful. This way I don't need to censor myself in my reviews, and I can avoid debates with temperamental directors. You understand, some of them are friends.
Ah, I understand, madame. A wise practice for the freedom it gives you. I myself resort to such little deceptions in my investigations. I look forward to Amanda Bolton's next review.
Thank you, Monsieur Poirot.
Anche se, come si dice, le sue recensioni sono schifose. Ora parliamo con questa qui.
Am I disturbing you?
Just a moment. I just had an inspiration. All right, I'm listening.
Mrs. Otterborn, can you tell me what you did last night?
An interrogation. How exciting. As you know, we all had dinner together. It was quite pleasant. Afterward, I took a stroll on the lower deck. It's quieter there. My daughter came to get me, and we went back up to our cabin around 11 p.m. I slept like a log. Must be the Nile air.
Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace has gone missing.
A theft and a murder? The plot thickens. A crime of passion. Murder? A primitive instinct. That Jacqueline, with her passionate temperament, obeying the deepest urges of her being, sneaking through the shadows.
I see the crime has touched you deeply. Mrs. Otterborn, my associate found what was hidden in your typewriter. Your little secret.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. And besides, find me a person on this boat who doesn't have a little secret to hide.
Lol. Questa è una bella, come si dice, accolista. E chi? Lol. Vabbè, parliamo con lei.
I'm sorry to disturb you, Miss Van Schuyler. May I ask you a few questions?
It would be a waste of time for both of us.
It's just a formality. I promise my visit will be brief. What time did you go to bed last night?
Oh, there you go, asking questions anyway. I usually go to bed at 10 p.m., but last night I lost 10 minutes because that foolish Cornelia was searching for my shawl, which of course she didn't find. Do you remember?
Yes, of course. Did you hear anything unusual?
I'm a light sleeper. I was woken up by that vulgar woman, Lynette Doyle's maid, saying, "Good night, madame," in an annoying voice. Then I fell asleep again. Later, I was woken up by some noise on the deck.
I don't suppose you can tell me who made the noise.
Oh, but I can. I got up to see. Rosalie Otterborn was on the deck in front of her cabin. It looked like she was throwing something into the water. I'm not sure what she was up to, but I'm certain it was her. I saw her face clearly. She went back into her cabin, and I returned to bed.
Rosalie Otterborn. At last. Who would have thought this annoying woman would prove to be a useful witness? And do you remember what time it was?
I can tell you the exact time. It was 1:10 a.m. by my bedside clock.
That was very informative. Thank you, madame.
Quindi è molto semplice.
Did you know that Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace had gone missing?
No, I didn't. That's a shame. It was one of the few pleasant things to look at on this boat.
We found quite an eclectic collection of items in your jewelry box.
You pawed through my jewelry box? How dare you?
No lead can be left unexamined, madame.
This is outrageous. Who do you think you are, you insignificant little French upstart?
I am a Belgian upstart, madame. Come now, calm yourself. This extreme situation calls for extreme measures. I apologize for any inconvenience caused.
Allora, vediamo un po' che intanto. Nel frattempo, sì, no, il primo.
Exactly.
Giusto.
I'm right.
Era logic, muy logic. Ok, manca un atto. In verità non è venuto, ora sappiamo che non è venuto alla mezzanotte alle 2, bensì all'una precisa, o meno, per vedere fatto sì, l'Assassinio è ancora borda e credo che sia proprio quella, perché Rosalind, come cavolo si chiama? Rosalind, questa qui, per il semplice motivo che questa qui ci ha detto che è tondo, allora storia, proprio adesso, allora, dice, sono stata evidentata da quella ragazza, ossia quella lì, a quale ha detto buonanotte. E quindi che mi è sembrato tutto inutilmente atto, perché era solamente una scusa per dire che per avere l'alibi che quella stava salutando una persona viva. Ma è inutile alzare molto la voce se dalla tua parte non ti sentono. Ma serve per far sentire agli altri delle vicinanze che tu stai salutando una persona. Quindi sì, abbiamo trovato la colpevole.
Mr. Pennington.
Ah, Mr. Poirot. There you are at last. I was wondering when you would come to see me. You think I'm the one who...
Assolutamente no.
Don't you?
I have discovered that jumping to conclusions only hurts the legs. But it's true that after the incident at Abu Simbel, your name is quite high.
In questo caso no.
I suspected as much. Please go ahead, interrogate me. I have nothing to hide.
Can you tell me your movements last night?
Well, you were there when I played bridge with the Doyles. Then that woman showed up, and Lynette wanted to go to bed, so we stopped the game. I went to my cabin soon after.
Ed è tutto giusto.
Around 11:30 p.m., I think.
Did you see or hear anything unusual during the night?
Around midnight, there was a commotion in the next cabin, Dr. Bessner's cabin. I didn't pay much attention to it. I drifted off again, slept till morning.
Nothing else?
That's all I have to say. You're wasting your time with me. You should look into that girl, the one who's half French, Jacqueline de Belfort. There's something suspicious about her.
Rest assured, I won't overlook anyone.
Ma in questo caso non c'entra lei.
You were close to Mrs. Doyle. What can you tell me about her pearl necklace?
A very beautiful piece, worth a small fortune. Because of its value, it was quite tricky to insure. That's all I can tell you.
And were you aware that it went missing last night?
Ah, you see? I was right to have it insured.
Your cabin was searched. We found a note clearly indicating that you used Mrs. Doyle's money, formerly Miss Ridgway, for dubious investments.
Nonsense. I merely borrowed the money, as is my prerogative, and unfortunately the investments went awry. All I wanted was to help Lynette diversify her portfolio, but I felt guilty enough. I fully intended to recoup her losses, but such a sum isn't easily gathered at the snap of a finger.
Her death suits you then. You no longer need to repay anything. And Mr. Doyle being far easier to swindle than his late wife.
Careful, sir. Don't poke your mustache where it doesn't belong. Lynette was like part of my family. I swore to her father on his deathbed that I would look after her. How dare you insinuate that I would take advantage of the death of someone so dear to my heart?
I make no apologies. I'm simply following wherever my mustache leads me.
Ok, abbiamo finito poi. Dobbiamo trovare, se non è un altro, devo interrogare tutti. Quindi andiamo alla ricerca. Ah, questo l'ho fatto? No.
Good morning, Mr. Belfort. You're finally out of your cabin.
Good to see you, Monsieur Poirot. Yes, your colleague came by a while ago and told Miss Bowers and me that all the cabins must be searched. So, I'm enjoying the Egyptian sun.
What did you do last night?
It's a bit hazy. I admit I had a bit to drink. After our encounter last night, I went to the lounge. Yes, all I wanted was to keep turning Simon and Lynette's honeymoon into a nightmare. I admit I drank a lot of alcohol. Well, I decided what to do to cause a nice little scene. Waiter, a drink, a double gin.
To revenge.
I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Are you coming, darling?
I think I'll stay a bit longer. Maybe have one last quick one, read a magazine.
Well, I suppose that's it. I'm going to head out too. Have a good evening.
Robson. Cornelia, right? Tell me about yourself.
About me? I'm not very interesting.
Who are you? Where are you from? I want to know everything.
Why are you interested?
Why are you avoiding my questions? We girls must stick together. I kept questioning Miss Robson about her tiny, boring life, doing everything I could to make her stay. I absolutely wanted to make Simon uncomfortable, but he remained impassive, pretending I didn't exist. I was seething inside, and with the help of alcohol, I finally lashed out.
And we have excellent drawing classes.
Simon, I want another drink.
You've had quite enough drinks, Jackie.
What damned business is it of yours?
Go to bed, Jackie. You're drunk.
If you're embarrassed, Simon dear, you'd better leave the room.
Ciao Lilly, spero che ti diverti abbastanza a vedere questa live. Come stai? Tutto bene?
I really must. It's so late.
You're not to go. You're to stay and hear what I've got to say.
You're making a fool of yourself. For God's sake, go to bed.
You're afraid of a scene, aren't you? That's because you're so English, so reticent. You want me to behave decently, don't you? You damned fool. Do you think you could treat me as you have done and get away with it? I told you that I'd kill you sooner than see you go to another woman. You're my man, do you hear? You belong to me. I'll shoot you like a dog, like the dirty dog you are.
Aspetta Lilly, facciamo finire questa...
Mr. Hayashi! Mr. Hayashi! She shot him! Oh, she shot him!
I didn't mean... Oh my God! I didn't really mean...
Sì, sto bene, sto bene.
Oh, I wish I were dead. What have I done? What have I done?
Hush, dear. Hush.
Get her to her cabin, Hayashi. Miss Robson, get that hospital nurse of yours. Don't leave her. Make quite sure she's safe with the nurse looking after her. Then get hold of old Bessner and bring him here. For God's sake, don't let any news of this get to my wife.
Sì, aspetta un po'. Ti farò anche la presentazione, anche a te.
I'll drown myself. I'll drown myself. I'm not fit to live. Oh, Simon. Simon.
Better get hold of Miss Bowers. I'll stay while you get her.
Abbi un po' di pazienza.
I must go to him. Oh, Simon. Simon. How could I? Let me go. Let me throw myself overboard. Let me kill myself.
Che è fuori?
Don't make a fuss. Pull yourself together. It's all right, I tell you.
Now then, what's all this?
I remember feeling a sting in my arm. I hoped it would kill me. Then everything got darker and darker until I woke up this morning.
Thank you, Mr. Belfort.
Allora, mo che è tutto finito, questo filmato, posso fare questa cosa. La città deve essere passata e andiamo a fare questa cosa qui. No, è questo, giusto? Sì. Dove sta? Ah, ecco qui. Devo ringraziare Play che mi ha detto di questa cosa, ossia di premere un pulsante nella chat di Twitch per fare presentazione e altro. Io non lo sapevo proprio. E sono passati 2 anni da quando sto facendo queste live, Lilly. Però grazie a Play ora riesco a fare queste presentazioni. Io sto bene, come vedi sto giocando Hyper War il gioco Assassinio sul Nilo, tratto dal libro, però con delle differenze. Il gioco in sé è ambientato negli anni 70, non all'inizio del Novecento, come nel libro. E in più c'è la coprotagonista, che ora ti faccio vedere lì. Allora, fammi andare nel gioco. La coprotagonista, allora, dov'è? No, eccola qui. Jane Royce era una protagonista fatta apposta per questo gioco, non c'è nel libro e neanche ovviamente nel film, che segue un caso parallelo e entrambi nel settimo capitolo si uniscono le forze. Quindi ora andiamo a continuare l'interrogatorio. Grazie tanto per essere passato e aver chattato e dico anche a te che la settimana prossima, se non, se Twitch non mi cancella i follow, perché è possibile, a volte Twitch dice no, dobbiamo fare pulizia qui e cancella qualche follow a qualsiasi canale, tutti i canali viene una pulizia generale e quelli che a Twitch sembrano bot li cancella direttamente. In queste parole dicevo, se entro la settimana prossima Twitch non mi cancella i follower, riuscirò a festeggiare i 200 follower, ma si vedrà la prossima settimana. Per questa settimana ottopoirò sperando di finire il settimo capitolo e andare un po' all'ottavo, magari finendolo anche, ma vedremo. Faremo come festeggiamenti dei giochi retro. 4 ne ho già stabiliti, mi mancano altri 4 che devo ancora stabilire, ma lo vedrò alla fine di questa live. Nel frattempo continuiamo l'interrogatorio.
Mrs. Doyle's pearl necklace went missing last night. Do you know anything about it?
A theft? Could someone have killed her for a piece of jewelry?
Did you know that a J was also found traced on the wall using the victim's blood?
You really think that I didn't do it?
E non è stata lei.
I didn't do it. Oh, please believe me. Everyone will think I did it, but I didn't. I didn't. It's awful. I wish it hadn't happened. I might have killed Simon last night. I was mad, I think. But I didn't do the other.
Calm yourself, Mr. Belfort. Don't worry. I will soon have the answer to this whole matter. We found some photos of you and Mr. Doyle in your cabin.
Yes, I admit I still hope that he will come back to me. I don't want to lose those beautiful memories with him.
I understand. But be careful with the ghosts of the past. As comforting as they might be, they may only prevent us from moving forward.
Thank you, Mr. Poirot. But I can manage my life on my own.
Ok, e anche questa è stata... No, questa è la mia cabina. Se non devo un po'... Devo trovare quella del dottore. E questa...
Mr. Doyle, I've managed to stabilize your wound. The tibia fracture isn't clean and the bullet is still lodged in your leg. Unfortunately, I can't remove it here. That needs to be done at a hospital. For now, you're prohibited from using your leg.
This sounds serious. I hope you're not in too much pain, Mr. Doyle.
Ah, Monsieur Poirot, you're here. The painkillers I administered to Mr. Doyle should provide relief for a few hours.
Thank you very much, Doctor. My leg pain is insignificant compared to my grief. My Lynette. Dead. Murdered.
My deepest condolences once again.
Mr. Doyle, I know this isn't the ideal time, but may I ask you a few questions?
Please do.
I'll leave you to it. If you need me, I'll be outside.
E poi parlerò con lui.
can you walk me through what happened to you last night? Perhaps walk was a bad choice of words.
What a night it was. I'll tell you everything I can remember, if it will help catch Lynette's killer.
After you left, we continued playing bridge for a bit.
Waiter, a drink, a double gin.
Simon, are you playing or what?
Sorry.
To revenge.
I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Are you coming, darling?
I think I'll stay a bit longer. Maybe have one last quick one, read a magazine.
Well, I suppose that's it. I'm going to head out too. Have a good evening.
I was trying to read my magazine, but I couldn't concentrate, with Jackie doing everything to make herself the center of attention with Miss Robson. She clearly wanted to get to me, but I didn't let anything show. We were engaged in a duel of patience, and I was determined to win this time.
And we have excellent drawing classes. Simon, I want another drink.
You've had quite enough drinks, Jackie.
What damned business is it of yours?
Go to bed, Jackie. You're drunk.
If you're embarrassed, Simon dear, you'd better leave the room.
I really must. It's so late.
You're not to go. You're to stay and hear what I've got to say.
You're making a fool of yourself. For God's sake, go to bed.
You're afraid of a scene, aren't you? That's because you're so English, so reticent. You want me to behave decently, don't you? You damned fool. Do you think you could treat me as you have done and get away with it? I told you that I'd kill you sooner than see you go to another woman. You're my man, do you hear? You belong to me. I'll shoot you like a dog, like the dirty dog you are.
Mr. Hayashi! Mr. Hayashi! She shot him! Oh, she shot him!
Oh, God. Oh, I wish I were dead. What have I done? What have I done?
Hush, dear. Hush.
Get her to her cabin, Hayashi. Miss Robson, get that hospital nurse of yours. Don't leave her. Make quite sure she's safe with the nurse looking after her. Then get hold of old Bessner and bring him here. For God's sake, don't let any news of this get to my wife.
They left me alone in a lounge for 5 minutes or so. My leg was killing me. But all I could think of at the time was that it was I, through my deeply selfish actions, who had caused Jackie to commit such an act of hatred. I had caused her so much grief. I deserved much worse than a bullet in the leg.
Let's see. It's not pretty, but it could be much worse. The bone is fractured, and there's considerable blood loss. Mr. Hayashi, help me carry him to my cabin. Perfect. Come and help us. You'll be more useful than Mr. Hayashi, who I see is in the process of collapsing. You're not going to let me down, are you?
Don't worry. I'll do what I can.
After what felt like an eternity, Mr. Hayashi, Dr. Bessner, and Miss Robson came to help me and carry me to the doctor's cabin. I must admit I don't remember much. I just know the doctor was working on my leg, and the pain was unbearable. I think I must have passed out.
Well, this is the best I can do. You've been brave. I'm going to give you something to help you sleep. And your wife? What should we do about your wife?
She needn't know till the morning. You mustn't blame Jackie. It's been all my fault. I treated her disgracefully. She didn't know what she was doing.
Yes, I understand.
My fault, Miss Robson. Someone ought to stay with her. She might hurt herself.
It's all right, Mr. Doyle. Miss Bowers is going to stay with her all night.
Mr. Hayashi, the gun. You mustn't leave it lying around.
Quite right. I'll go and get hold of it now.
While Mr. Hayashi was off searching for the revolver, the doctor finally gave me something. I struggled not to fall asleep because I wanted to make sure everything was okay.
I'm bothered. I can't find that revolver.
What? How is that possible? Did you look everywhere?
I only heard a few snatches of conversation when Mr. Hayashi returned. I wanted to react, to say that we had to search the boat for that bloody gun. But the sedative was already taking effect. I fell asleep before he and Miss Robson left the room.
Now you know everything.
It is clear to me how you ended up in this state. Thank you.
Oh, excuse me. I thought Monsieur Doyle would be alone. I'll come back later.
Wait a moment, please. Your presence is actually timely. May I ask you a few questions?
Oh, very well. I'm listening.
Your movements last night, what were they?
I helped Madame Doyle to bed around 11:30 p.m. Then I went to bed in my cabin around 11:45 p.m.
Did you see or hear anything that could be useful to us?
No. Naturally, if I had been unable to sleep, if I had mounted the stairs, then perhaps I might have seen this assassin, this monster, enter or leave Madame's cabin. But as it is... Monsieur, I implore you. You see how it is. What can I say?
Don't be a fool. Nobody thinks you saw or heard anything. You'll be quite all right. I'll look after you. Nobody's accusing you of anything.
Monsieur is very good.
Do you know anything about your Madame's pearl necklace?
Madame Doyle was wearing it last night. And I also saw Madame put the necklace back in its case last night before going to bed.
Is that the last time you saw the necklace?
Yes, Monsieur.
And what about this morning?
My God, I didn't even look. When I entered her cabin, I saw Madame. I screamed and ran out.
It was indeed missing this morning. It's a bit delicate to talk to her about this here. I'll wait until she is alone.
Ok. Quella foto la faccio dopo.
Mademoiselle.
I am truly sorry for you, Monsieur Doyle. I know how you must feel. I hope everything will be all right for you. Monsieur Poirot, I'll be in the saloon.
Quindi la devo... Sì. Ok. Ora andiamo a parlare col dottore.
Excuse me, Mr. Poirot. I should like to see Jackie. Would you mind if I asked you to bring her here? I've thought a lot. I haven't treated her well, and I'd like to clear things up. I know Lynette would want me to.
You wish to see Miss de Belfort? Very well. I will fetch her for you.
Prima però voglio parlare col dottore.
What happened to you last night, Dr. Bessner?
It all started when Mr. Hayashi woke me up in the middle of the night.
I was asleep when I heard someone knocking on my door. I got up quickly, wondering what they could possibly want with me at this late hour.
Dr. Bessner!
Who's that? Stop making such a racket.
It's Doyle. He's been shot. Mr. Belfort shot him. He's in the salon. Can you come?
Let's see. It's not pretty, but it could be much worse. The bone is fractured, and there's considerable blood loss. Mr. Hayashi, help me carry him to my cabin. Perfect. Come and help us. You'll be more useful than Mr. Hayashi, who I see is in the process of collapsing. You're not going to let me down, are you?
Don't worry. I'll do what I can.
Luckily, the young lady was there. She kept a cool head and was a great help in getting Mr. Doyle to my cabin. And without proper equipment, I had to improvise. Honestly, I'm quite proud of the result. However, poor Doyle was in agony.
Well, this is the best I can do. You've been brave. I'm going to give you something to help you sleep. And your wife? What should we do about your wife?
She needn't know till the morning. You mustn't blame Jackie. It's been all my fault. I treated her disgracefully. She didn't know what she was doing.
Yes, I understand.
My fault, Miss Robson. Someone ought to stay with her. She might hurt herself.
It's all right, Mr. Doyle. Miss Bowers is going to stay with her all night.
Mr. Hayashi, the gun. You mustn't leave it lying around.
Quite right. I'll go and get hold of it now.
Thankfully, I had some morphine on hand. Without it, I think Mr. Doyle would have had a very rough night. And then Mr. Hayashi returned from the lounge.
I'm bothered. I can't find that revolver.
What? How is that possible? Did you look everywhere?
Of course, I looked everywhere. It dropped out of the girl's hand. She kicked it away and it went under a settee. It isn't under that settee now.
But who could have taken it? It's curious, that. But I don't see what we can do about it. Both of you go to bed. I'll watch over him tonight. And thank you. Your help has been invaluable.
I did my best. Good luck.
Thank you, Doctor.
After dismissing Mr. Hayashi and Ms. Robson, I sat down in an armchair. Mr. Doyle was already asleep. I got up several times during the night to re-examine his wound and put my instruments away. Then, in the early hours of the morning, the captain came knocking at my door to tell me that Mrs. Doyle was dead.
There. That's how I remember it.
Thank you, Dr. Bessner. Now that I have gathered both the testimonies of Dr. Bessner and Mr. Doyle, I am convinced that Dr. Bessner did indeed look after Simon Doyle all night.
È ovvio.
I am of the opinion that Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace was stolen. What do you think, Doctor?
All I can tell you is that I didn't see it in the cabin. Also, during the preliminary analysis of the body, I didn't observe any marks around Mrs. Doyle's neck to indicate the necklace was ripped from her neck. It's likely that she removed it before going to bed. What happened to it then, I have no idea.
Thank you for your observations.
Ok, scusate se non parlo troppo per quanto riguarda i dialoghi, cioè parlare con la chat e altro, perché queste le mie live sono del tipo che quando parlo io si silenzia tutto nel gioco, per questo devo stare zitto, devo fare il gioco del citto. A parte questo, andiamo a discutere, cioè andiamo a trovare quella lì che devo parlare con per quanto riguarda la foto della collana. Aveva detto di divano, cioè il salotto. Ma dov'è il salotto? Bluh. Andiamo a vedere. Salotto. Forse devo andare nel piano sopra? Ah, qui, parlo con lei. Visto che ci siamo.
What did you do last night?
Let me see. Last night was eventful, to say the least. I had gone to bed early after dinner, but I was abruptly awakened by Miss Robson around midnight.
Miss Bowers! Open the door!
In the middle of the night, I was woken up by a pounding on my door. I got annoyed, wondering if it was a bad joke, but when I saw the little girl's face... Miss Robson, what's happening? Are you all right?
Oh my god! It's Mr. Belfour! She shot Mr. Doyle! She keeps saying she wants to kill herself! We need you!
And Mr. Doyle, is he all right?
He's in the lounge. He has a bullet wound in his leg. Mr. Hayashi will get Dr. Bessner once we've reached Miss de Belfour. If she's left alone, she might harm herself.
Now then, what's all this?
Is there anything I can do to help?
Not at the moment. I'll give her a sedative and stay with her all night. Go and help the others with Mr. Doyle. I'm sure they'll need you more. When the little girl came out of the room, I administered the sedative to Miss de Belfort. Within 5 minutes, she was sleeping like a baby. I sat down in an armchair and waited like that until the morning, getting up from time to time to check that she was all right. As I mentioned, I stayed up the rest of the night watching over Miss de Belfort. I'm afraid that's all.
No need for apologies. Your testimony is extremely valuable. Miss Bowers, Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace went missing last night. Can you tell me anything about that?
The one she was wearing yesterday? A beautiful necklace. Even my boss doesn't have such pretty jewelry. I don't know what more I can tell you.
Un confronto. Non ho idea. E non ho salvato. Non sapevo che c'è un confronto. Non sapevo proprio che c'è un confronto. Questo fa sì che, se sbaglio, no, mi sta cogliendo impreparato questo confronto, non me l'aspettavo. Provo l'ultimo, dai.
Are you sure you can't tell me anything more?
What are you implying, Monsieur Poirot?
Ah, sì? Non me la ricordavo più.
Perhaps you forgot to mention that you have Lynette Doyle's necklace in your cabin?
Oh, I see. So you found it. But it's really not what you think.
Will you kindly explain, Miss Bowers?
Miss Van Schuler, she can't help it, you know. But she does take things. Especially jewelry. That's really why I'm always with her. It's not her health at all. It's this little idiosyncrasy. I keep on the alert, and fortunately, there's never been any trouble since I've been with her. And she always hides the things she takes in the same place. So that makes it very simple.
How did you discover they had been taken?
I look each morning. They were in her jewelry box this morning. I went along to put them back, hoping that Mrs. Doyle wasn't up yet and hadn't discovered her loss. But there was the captain standing there, and he told me about the murder and that no one could go in. So then, you see, I was in a regular quandary. But I still hoped to slip them back in the cabin later, before their absence had been noticed. You see, the Van Schuler family is so particular. They would naturally be averse to scandal of any kind. It would never do if this got into the newspapers. But that won't be necessary, will it?
You can count on my discretion. I have one more question. Miss Van Schuler is a kleptomaniac. Has she also a tendency to homicidal mania?
Oh, dear me, no. Nothing of the kind. You can take my word for it, absolutely. The old lady wouldn't hurt a fly.
And at last, we have the entire story. Thank you for your honesty. And rest assured, I won't bring up the matter with Miss Van Schuler.
Thank you. I don't think Miss Van Schuler noticed it. But just to be sure, I counted the pearls on the necklace. There are 33.
33? That's not what I remember. I wonder if there is a photo of Mrs. Doyle wearing the necklace to verify the number of pearls.
Allora, quella ruba, non me l'aspettavo. Allora, per prima cosa, da motto, sappiamo, questo qui, lo riscrivo, tanto sono tutte e due uguali. Ma no, salvo qua. Ok, così nel caso faccio errori, posso caricare di nuovo qui. Allora, qual è? No. E trova la differenza tra la collana in foto e quella trovata nella cabina. Ah, meno male che ho salvato. Allora, sembra che per il momento queste qua stanno tutte bene. Questo anche, questi qua anche. Ecco la differenza. Qui ne manca uno. E qui c'è. Dovrebbe essere questo.
Good thinking. The necklace Miss Van Schuler stole, and that was recovered by Miss Bowers, is a fake. I must find out who could have swapped the real necklace for this one. Who is the world's greatest detective?
Meno male. Che aveva sostituito. Quindi, cioè, in queste parole ci sono due collane. Quella falsa, che ha una pelle in più. Questo dovrebbe essere. Non bene. Sì.
Great work.
Logico. Questo dovrebbe essere. No, credo che sia questo, penso, spero. Anche se questo non è mai rimasto solo perché, anche se ferito, è rimasto per poco tempo da solo. Dovrebbe essere qua. No, maledizione, ho sbagliato.
No, that's just
Che? Quello io.
Of course.
Ma come? Ah, 2 uova ho fatto. Vediamo un po' che se carico. Scusate, ma voglio caricare un attimo. Vediamo se carico la partita. Non pensavo che fosse l'ultimo. Non me l'aspettavo proprio, lo sapete. aspettavo per nulla.
Well done. I found
Non
it.
mi aspettavo. Non me l'aspettavo per nulla, Ovvio.
Well done.
No, colpa mia. Ma non ci sono altri. Scusate per il caricamento, fortunatamente. Ah, è vero, questo. L'avevo dimenticato pure. Ecco qui. Questa pella,
Great work. The necklace Miss Van Schuler stole, and that was recovered by Miss Bowers, is a fake.
Scusate,
Who could have swapped a real necklace for this one? Excellent detective work. Naturally.
Scusate per la replica delle sezioni. Intanto ho bisogno di fare altro. Ok, intanto cambiamo di nuovo. Ora che non ci sono stati problemi in sé, e vediamo un po'. Ora devo andare, per dove devo andare? Ma dico io, per dove devo andare? Fatemi vedere un attimo, per quanto riguarda, qui sembra che manchi qualcuno. Allora, c'è quello davanti alla scalinata per scendere, il cuoco, il barista, manca un'altra cosa per poter fare tutto, ma non mi ricordo, non sapevo il cosa. Capitano forse? No. Vediamo un po', parlando col capitano, sì.
Good morning, Captain.
Ah, Mr. Poirot, my turn to be interrogated for your investigation?
Nothing to worry about. It is the detective's routine to ask questions. What did you do last night?
Well, I have a new hobby recently. Role-playing games. It was an American tourist who taught me a few months ago. And I got completely hooked. The game we play is called Pyramids and Sphinx. I converted the chef and Samir, and we play almost every evening. I'm the game master. I adjust the scenario as we go along. They never know what diabolical plan I have in store for them. It's always a mystery. Have you ever played it?
I've had a similar experience from time to time. When did you start playing?
We started at 10 p.m. as usual, and Samir joined us around 11:30 p.m. It lasted until about 3 a.m., I think.
And did anyone leave during the game?
Not even to go to the bathroom. We were also involved in it.
Imagine that. Is there any new information about Mrs. Doyle's pearl necklace?
I don't know if it's relevant, but I've only seen pearls like those once before. They are found only in the Sea of Japan.
Nel mar del Giappone. Allora, vediamo un pochetto. Vediamo di superare anche questa cosa. Non credo. No. No.
This must be the right solution.
Ah, sì. Me l'avevo notato.
Little grey cells. They do not.
Questo sa amaro, sappiate. No.
Great work.
È ovvio, no?
That's fair.
No.
Yes.
Anche lui giocava.
Every question must have its answer.
No.
Of course.
No, non mi ricordo se è questo che giocava oppure era sulla banchina. Proprio sulla banchina. Sì.
Well done, that's correct.
No. E questo invece giocava.
Good thinking. Despite an unhealthy interest in role-playing games, none of the crew aroused my suspicions, and each of them has a decent alibi. Precisely.
Ho superato, Buono, è ovvio che nessuno di loro poteva. Ora, devo parlare con quella lì, prima di... Diceva nel salotto. Il salotto dov'è? Qui non credo. Cioè, qui ho parlato con questi. Questo è il settimo capitolo,
As I've been told, Mr. Belfort's revolver is no longer under the armchair.
Ok. Allora, ci sono due zone dove posso andare che si giocano o rinfrescano. Allora, questo qui è per l'aperitivo e poi c'è la sala fumatori. Che però non so se sta in questo piano, non credo, ma nel piano superiore. Intanto continuo a ringraziare Luca Rezzo, o nel piano inferiore, e Lilli si diverte abbastanza per essere passati entrambi in... eccola qui. Dicevo, per essere passati in chat. Piccola curiosità, anche se sono passati quasi 2 anni, 2 anni dalla mia prima live, ancora non posso mettere lo stato di VIP ai follower che chattano in questo canale, per il semplice motivo che fino a mo non ho mai raggiunto i 5 follower che chattano contemporaneamente in chat.
You are hiding a peculiar photograph in your sewing machine. A picture of Mrs. Doyle's necklace, accompanied by an estimate of its value on the back.
Well, you are quite a little snooper. What conclusion do you make from this exciting discovery?
That you intended to steal Lynette Doyle's necklace, perhaps.
Unfortunately, the truth is not nearly so exciting. Who do you think gave me that photograph? Madame Doyle herself. She feared someone might indeed try to steal it. I was to take the photograph to the jeweler who crafted it to make a cheap duplicate when we returned to London.
Your explanation begs more questions than it answers. I believe I will leave this matter unresolved. For now.
Allora. Intanto vediamo un pochetto quali altre connessioni ci sono. Salvo perché questa cosa qui è un pochetto... ma... Qual è l'altra connessione? Ancora no. Dove sta la... Allora, dice di... eccola qui. E se fosse lei falso? Non mi ero dimenticato che c'è questo fatto del pacco nella lettera. E se fosse il falso? Questo è logico. Poi significa che può essere è uno dei passeggeri. È logico. Se non è
I think I understand how the murder happened. I should present my findings to Miss Rice.
Dicevo, se non è l'equipaggio, giustamente è uno dei passeggeri. Poi vediamo, ho fatto parla con il corso tra detective. Non ci sono connessioni, giusto? Queste cose? E chi ha messo queste due connessioni mancano, cioè tre. E cioè nel frattempo, se non vi dispiace, non ho interrogato qualcuno, e cioè questa qui, sperando di non fare errori, per cui per sicurezza salvo fisicamente, che se va male ricarico il corso.
Enjoying the sunshine, miss? It would be a crime not to, would it not? On such a beautiful...
Perché è stata vista questa
It's more the tranquility of the place that drew me here.
a buttare la pistola.
Don't worry, this will only take a moment. What can you tell me about last night?
My mother and I went to bed around 11 o'clock. Rats! There I am again, securely tied to her apron. I didn't hear anything except some commotion near Dr. Bessner's cabin. It was stifling in our cabin. I couldn't sleep. Around 1 a.m., I went out on deck for some fresh air. I didn't stay long. I went back to sleep afterwards. I had no idea what had happened until this morning.
Non è vero, perché non è vero, questo è.
Are you absolutely sure you were just taking a walk?
What do you mean? Of course I'm sure.
Did you happen to go out on the starboard deck to throw something overboard?
But who claims to have seen me?
Miss Van Schuler and other passengers have confirmed hearing a splash at that time.
Miss Van Schuler, that old busybody? Maybe she heard a splash. I didn't.
She still refuses to admit anything. I need to know what was thrown overboard. There's only one thing left to do. Recover that sunken treasure. The steward, Tarek, might be able to help us. What can you tell me about Mrs. Doyle's pearl necklace?
Her necklace? Nothing at all. I admit being pleased with myself. When I saw it, I wasn't jealous.
E vabbè. Dobbiamo parlare con lo steward perché qui serve per quanto riguarda l'ultimo baffo.
Excuse me. I need to fish something from the bottom of the river. Do you have a tool you could lend me? I'm not sure what would work the best.
There's a clam rake in the ship's storeroom. It's a kind of rake with a net for collecting shellfish.
Ah, a clam rake. But of course. Thank you.
Allora, nel magazzino devo andare, giusto? Così ha detto. Non è qui, ma bensì. Allora, il magazzino. Dove sta il magazzino? Che non me lo ricordo proprio. Uffa, dalla... Allora. Dove cavolo sta il magazzino? Vediamo qui. Scusate se faccio i vini. Allora, qui e qui e qui. Forse qui. Devo ritrovare questo.
I doubt Miss Royce has ever used one, but I expect she's a fast learner. With this, Miss Royce should be able to fish out what Miss Otterborn threw in the water. I'm not really dressed for it these days.
Ok. Devo cambiare ora personaggio. E siamo ancora al settimo capitolo, ricordiamoci. Andiamo a trovare, anche se potrei cambiare con la X, ma ho visto che ho parlato con tutti, giusto? Vediamo un po', mappa mentale. Sì. Devo vedere cosa ha preso. Allora, dove sei? Che stavo eccoti qui. Stavo prendendo il sole.
We have made progress in our investigation, but a significant problem remains.
I think I know what you're referring to.
Let's recap. I've discovered that the murderer intentionally drugged me at dinner, sometime before Lynette's murder.
We can already draw a first conclusion from this. The crime was premeditated. It couldn't have been improvised.
Exactly. The revolver that was used to kill Lynette Doyle is a key piece of evidence.
Agreed. It's the same gun that wounded Simon Doyle.
Indeed. The weapon that killed Lynette and Jackie's weapon, which disappeared from the lounge, are both .22 caliber, and most likely the same weapon. Therefore, the murderer must have retrieved it from the lounge to kill Lynette Doyle, taking advantage of the commotion caused by Mr. Belfort. Yes, it would appear only one person could have committed Lynette's murder.
Ole, chi? Bella domanda. Chi? Chi dite voi? Io non ne ho idea. Non credo che sia lei. Perché tutti i passaggi e quindi no. Allora, o questa, due sono le cose. Tutti gli altri hanno un alibi. Anche se questo ma si è fatto vedere. Bella domanda. Che cosa è buttato però questa? La pistola, giusto? Poi ho questa. Almeno la deduzione. Perché questo è un sicario.
No.
No, ho sbagliato.
The little grey cells, Poirot, or they will rust.
Questa? Nemmeno. Allora è questo.
Not quite.
No, nemmeno. Questa non credo.
That's not
è ovvio. Mi sto facendo di errori, Vabbè, allora abbiamo capito che ma qua di cinese perché non l'ha trovata. Questa nemmeno, questa no, ma ormai ho fatto gli errori, devo prenderli tutti.
Come now, wow.
No.
No.
Allora.
Come now, wow.
No. Li faccio tutti, poi carico la partita.
Just another pothole on the road to success.
Scusate, ma devo poi caricare la partita.
Not really. No. No, I must have missed something.
E che diamine. Vedo questo. No, è in effetti. Cosa ho mancato? Questa non è possibile. Li ho fatti tutti? Eppure qui non faccio tutti errori. Allora c'erano i dottori e non era. L'infermiera e non è.
Wow. Not quite.
Nemmeno. Questa nemmeno. Ah, questa.
What talent. And it would seem that only Mr. Belfort could anticipate that the revolver would be there last night, available to kill Mrs. Doyle since she threw it down there, knowing that thanks to the excitement,
Non me ne immaginavo. Ma
ended
fregato.
up by chance in the lounge, ready to be used again.
So, if I follow your reasoning, Mr. Belfort should be the murderer.
So it would seem. What do you think?
No, è stato un...
She killed Mrs. Doyle?
Everything we've just said certainly accuses her. But there's a problem.
That's exactly right. We have other evidence that exonerates Jackie.
Yes, you're right. She simply was never alone all evening.
Yeah.
Poveracci.
If we trace the sequence of events.
Allora, la prima è questa. Poi c'è questo qui, sì, ah, conferma, e vabbè, poi,
Every question must have its answer.
e poi devo riprendere, Allora, è molto semplice, fortunatamente, ma quello non me l'aspettavo,
Excellent.
mica fesse. Ah, uno? Vuole che sia questo.
Why not?
Allora c'è l'infermiera e ovviamente questa qui. Ah, che vovaccio però che ho fatto. Fatta fidare. Quindi è una scusa.
Testimonies overlap to confirm that Mr. Belfort was never alone
Quindi c'è un
the
complice.
moment she entered the lounge until this morning. Gun or no gun? There was no moment when she could have slipped away to kill Mrs. Doyle.
So Mr. Belfort is the only one who could have done it, But she couldn't have done it. Did I say that out loud?
Mademoiselle, Poirot does not believe in flying guns with minds of their own. We are being led astray. But we will unravel this thick mystery. I'm
Lo
convinced
sa perché devo caricare la partita?
there is still much we don't know. The investigation must continue.
E speriamo che così non mi faccia, come si dice. Questo settimo capitolo sta andando molto amaro. Ah, dovevo andare da qui. Vedete da dove...
Enjoying the sunshine, miss? It would be a crime not to, would it not, on such a beautiful day?
It's more the tranquility of the place that drew me here.
I understand. Don't worry, this will only take a moment. What can you tell me about last night?
My mother and I went to bed around 11 o'clock. Rats! There I am again, securely tied to her apron.
Scusate la replica delle scene.
It was stifling in our cabin. I couldn't sleep. Around 1 a.m., I went out on deck for some fresh air. I didn't stay long. I went back to sleep afterwards. I had no idea what had happened until this morning.
Are you absolutely sure you were just taking a walk?
What do you mean? Of course I'm sure.
Did you happen to go out on the starboard deck to throw something overboard?
But who claims to have seen me?
Miss Van Schuler and other passengers have confirmed hearing a splash at that time.
Miss Van Schuler, that old busybody? Maybe she heard a splash. I didn't.
She still refuses to admit anything. I need to know what was thrown overboard. There's only one thing left to do. Recover that sunken treasure. The steward, Tarek, might be able to help us.
Ah no, devo finire.
What can you tell me about Mrs. Doyle's pearl necklace?
Her necklace? Nothing at all. I admit being pleased with myself. When I saw it, I wasn't jealous.
Chi può essere il... come si dice? Non mi dica che devo fare di nuovo questo. Provo di sì. No, fortunatamente l'ho fatto. Ora andiamo giù a trovare...
Excuse me. I need to fish something from the bottom of the river. Do you have a tool you could lend me? I am not sure what would work the best.
There's a clam rake in the ship's storeroom. It's a kind of rake with a net for collecting shellfish.
Ah, a clam rake. But of course. Thank you.
Scusate, questo come si dice? Questo rifacimento.
I doubt Miss Royce has ever used one. But I expect she's a fast learner. With this, Miss Royce should be able to fish out what Miss Otterborn threw in the water. I'm not really dressed for it these days.
Ok, qua possiamo continuare. Non credo che ci siano cose che ho staccato. Vediamo un po', mappa mentale. Sembra che ho preso, che ho fatto tutto. Sì. Quindi ho salvato dopo aver fatto... Sì. Ok, ora devo fare l'incontro con i detective. E prende al primo colpo la cosa giusta. Che non me l'aspettavo proprio, Mi ricordo è da qui o dall'altro lato. Facciamoci la camminata. Eccola qui. Non mi aspettavo che fosse proprio lei.
We have made progress in our investigation, but a significant problem.
Non me l'aspettavo per nulla.
I think I know what you're referring to.
Let's recap. I've discovered that the murderer intentionally drugged me at dinner, sometime before Lynette's murder.
We can draw a first conclusion from this. The crime was premeditated. It couldn't have been improvised.
Exactly. The revolver that was used to kill Lynette Doyle is a key piece of evidence.
Agreed. It's the same gun that wounded Simon Doyle.
Indeed. The weapon that killed Lynette and Jackie's weapon, which disappeared from the lounge, are both .22 caliber, and most likely the same weapon. Therefore, the murderer must have retrieved it from the lounge to kill Lynette Doyle, taking advantage of the commotion caused by Mr. Belfort. Yes, it would appear only one person could have committed Lynette's murder.
Allora, questo non è questo, però vabbè.
Excellent deduction. And it would seem that only Mr. Belfort could anticipate that the revolver would be there last night, available to kill Mrs. Doyle since she threw it down there, knowing that thanks to the excitement, a convenient weapon would end up by chance in the lounge, ready to be used again.
So if I follow your reasoning, Mr. Belfort should be the murderer.
So it would seem. What do you think? Do you believe she killed Mrs. Doyle?
No.
Everything we've just said certainly accuses her. But there's a problem.
That's exactly right. We have other evidence that exonerates Jackie.
Yes, you're right. She simply was never alone all evening.
Yes. If we trace the sequence of events. The little grey cells, they do not desert me. Great work. Correct. Excellent deduction. Score 1 for the forces of good. Several testimonies overlap to confirm that Mr. Belfort was never alone from the moment she entered the lounge until this morning. Gun or no gun, there was no moment when she could have slipped away to kill Mrs. Doyle.
So Mr. Belfort is the only one who could have done it, but she couldn't have done it. Did I say that out loud?
Mademoiselle, Poirot does not believe in flying guns with minds of their own. We are being led astray, but we will unravel this thick mystery. I'm convinced of it. There is still much we don't know. The investigation must continue.
Allora, ora salvo. Così. Ora, che piste mancano? Allora, prima di andare avanti devo assolutamente esplorare tutte le altre piste disponibili. E quali sono? A meno che non devo cambiare personaggio. Stavolta non ho idea. Allora, per prima cosa manca. Ah sì, è vero, l'avevo dimenticato. E parla con quella lì.
Would you like to come with me, Miss? Mr. Doyle would like to see you.
Simon? He wants to see... me? Yes, of course.
Avevo dimenticato che tra tutti i traburto che devo fare questa cosa qui.
Hello, Jackie. It's kind of you to come.
Simon, I didn't kill Lynette. You know I didn't. I was out of my mind last night. Oh, can you ever forgive me?
Of course, it's all right. I thought you might be worried.
Worried? A little. Oh, Simon.
You were a bit upset last night. A bit drunk.
But I could have killed you. Simon, I'm so sorry.
Let's give these young people some privacy. They've been through enough.
Thank you, Mr. Poirot. Thanks to you, we've been able to explain ourselves with some privacy.
You're welcome.
Mi sa che devo passare con lei, da lei.
See how Miss Royce is progressing.
Excuse me, Tarek. I wanted to thank you for letting me speak to the captain this morning.
Ah, Miss Royce, I'm sorry for making you wait on the dock. I could do nothing until the captain arrived. Those were my orders.
Come faccio a pescare? Perché ho gli oggetti, ho l'oggetto. Ah, ecco qui.
Let's get started.
Qui ci sono 3 oggetti. No, allora, devo capire bene
Let's get started.
che è questo minigioco. Allora. Vediamo che abbiamo preso. Ah no, devo prendere tutte e 3. Sarà un po' difficilino, Guarda, sembra che devo prendere tutte e 3. Non bisogna prendere tutte e 3. Sì, tutte e tre. Evviva! Ma come? Non è che ce n'è un atto. Sbaglio o ce n'è un atto? Fatemi controllare un attimo. Qui no. No, perché li ho presi tutte e tre. A meno che... un attimo. Ah. Ecco dove stava il quarto. Ma me ne ero accorto proprio. Per via di una finestra. No, dovevo andare sopra. Finalmente. Vediamo che c'è qui. A parte il baffetto, vedete l'ultimo baffetto.
It has been damaged by water. Not very interesting. Yuck.
Baffetto d'oro. Il mio baffetto preferito. Ed è l'ultimo baffetto di questo settimo capitolo. Allora, lì non c'era nulla. Poi vediamo intanto. No, nulla. Quindi devo andare da un'altra zona a pescare. Vediamo un po'.
Let's go fishing for clues.
Ok. Proviamo da qui. Questo è stato più facile. Niente.
Disgusting. Digging through trash on a river bottom. I'm going to grit my teeth and just do it.
Una scappa.
Not my style. Not very interesting.
E questo?
Now this is more interesting. Looks like the fishing was good. And the stamp on the bag reads Karnak. This bag came from the boat. Now we need to find out where the bottles came from.
Queste bottiglie so dove sono, ma non mi ricordo la stanza di preciso. È una stanza che non abbiamo completato. Perché? Per chi vedesse ora il gioco, in questo settimo capitolo, la ragazza protagonista perlustra le stanze. Invece, cioè la ragazza protagonista perlustra le stanze, invece poi interroga, non quello che sia Tim Mallet, sì, fammi controllare, non è che qui, perché qui mi serve, no, non è qui, no, non è qui, Tim Mallet è dopo, poi interroga i passeggeri. Sì, qui. Credo che sia qui, sì. Apriamo. Qui, come vedete, ci sono le omme. Sì, poi. Sono sicuro che c'è uno scompatto segreto.
The bottles match the traces perfectly. It can't be a coincidence. The recovered bottles belong to either Salome or Rosalie Otterborn.
Nuove connessioni prese. Allora ho capito perché ha lanciato quelle cose. Non è la pistola, ma bensì erano le cose alcoliche per non far, come si dice, alcolizzare la madre. Beh. Non è la pistola, è errore mio. Quindi non c'entra nulla. Spero che ciò che sto facendo cioè caricare e scaricare, ma veramente questo settimo capitolo è amaro, Con gli errori che faccio stupidamente oltretutto. Dove sta? Fin lì in fondo. Ecco fatto.
Absolutely.
È logico. Ecco fatto. E qui è fatto. Poi che atto... devo interrogarla, quindi devo passare con qualche...
Miss Royce, I was looking for you.
I was looking for you too, Mr. Poirot. Time to share information?
Meno male. Allora, andiamo a interrogare quella lì. Ora che so che ha lanciato le bottiglie. Devo solamente salire sopra il terzo coso. Questo settimo capitolo sta veramente facendomi perdere molto tempo.
We retrieved bottles of alcohol from the spot where you threw the bag. Are you still sure you don't want to amend your statement?
Oh, really? And if it had been a tire, would that have been mine too? I'm not responsible for everything people throw into the Nile.
What can you tell me about last night?
My mother and I went to bed around 11 o'clock. Rats! There I am again, securely tied to her apron. I didn't hear anything except some commotion near Dr. Bessner's cabin. It was stifling in our cabin. I couldn't sleep. Around 1 a.m., I went out on deck for some fresh air. I didn't stay long. I went back to sleep afterwards. I had no idea what had happened until this morning.
Ovviamente è quella lì.
Please, I know what you've done.
What do you mean?
È logico.
That's enough now. I know you threw your mother's liquor bottles into the water. Am I right?
Yes, you're quite right. I was a fool not to say so, I suppose. But I didn't want everyone to know. It would go all over the boat, and it seemed so silly. I mean, that I...
So silly that you should be suspected of committing a murder?
I've tried so hard to... keep
Vabbè.
everyone from knowing. It isn't really her fault. She got discouraged. Her books didn't sell anymore. People are tired of all that cheap sex stuff. It hurt her. It hurt her dreadfully. And so she began to drink. For a long time, I didn't know why she was so weird. Then, when I found out, I tried to stop it. She'd be all right for a bit. And then suddenly, she'd start and there would be dreadful quarrels and rows with people. It was awful. I had always to be on the watch, to get her away. And then, she began to dislike me for it. She's turned right against me. I think she almost hates me sometimes.
Pauvre petite.
Don't be sorry for me. Don't be kind. It's easier if you're not. I'm so tired. I'm so deadly tired.
I know.
People think I'm awful. Stuck up and cross and bad-tempered. I can't help it. I've forgotten how to be nice.
You have carried your burden by yourself too long.
It's a relief to talk about it. You've always been kind to me, Mr. Poirot. I'm afraid I've been rude to you often. Are you going to tell everyone?
No, it is not necessary. Just tell me what I want to know. Now tell me, mademoiselle, Miss Van Schuler saw you. Did you see her? She says that she looked out of the door of her cabin.
I don't think I should have seen her. I just looked along the deck and then out to the river.
Did you see anyone at all when you looked down the deck?
No, I saw nobody.
I thought the splash heard by several witnesses was the murderer disposing of the revolver. But it was only Rosalie Otterborn throwing away evidence of her mother's alcoholism. It explains one mystery, but it is doubtful to identify the murderer. A small setback only. There are still other avenues to explore.
E quali sono le altre piste? Scusate se salvo, ma questo settimo capitolo mi sta facendo perdere tempo. Voglio continuare ad andare avanti a questo gioco, però vediamo. E quali sono? Non può essere esatto. Abbiamo recuperato questo. Uno su uno. E li ho interrogati tutti. Me ne è sfuggito qualcuno. Pensavo di averli interrogati tutti. Facciamo la passeggiata. Ah no, questo.
Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace disappeared last night. Can you tell me anything about that?
You're the first to tell me the news.
Sì, come no.
I didn't even know it had been stolen.
Come no.
The thief will make a fortune if he can sell it. But he doesn't stand a chance if you're there to stop him.
Esatto. Questa dovrebbe essere fortuna che ho salvato.
He may be lying, but probably not about that.
Mannaggia.
Oh, really? You
E ai
didn't know it had
secondi.
been stolen?
No? Why?
I know there was a fake necklace in the hollow book that was sent to you.
You know, do you? Where's the proof?
The message that talks about a defective shipment, which matches the fake necklace with a flawed copy. Not to mention, you were one of the 3 suspects in the theft of Mrs. Leach's bracelet in Mallorca. Shall I go on?
Where is the real necklace if you think I'm the thief?
Enough lies. Give me the missing piece of your record player. Tell me where you've hidden it, or I will advise Miss Royce to destroy your record player to open it.
All right, no need to destroy everything. Here it is. But I fail to see how this helps you.
We had missed this during the search. Thank you, young man. There is no need for you to understand.
Andiamo a parlare con lui e via.
Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace disappeared.
Scusate questa doppiezza.
Anything about that?
You're the first to tell me the news. I didn't even know it had been stolen. The thief will make a fortune if he can sell it, but he doesn't stand a chance if you're there to stop him.
Oh, really? You didn't know it had been stolen?
No. Why?
Questo settimo capitolo sta.
I know there was a fake necklace in the hollow book that was sent to you.
You know, do you? Where's the proof?
The message that talks about a defective shipment, which matches the fake necklace with a flawed copy. Not to mention, you were one of the 3 suspects in the theft of Mrs. Leach's bracelet in Mallorca. Shall I go on?
Where is the real necklace if you think I'm the thief?
Enough lies. Give me the missing piece of your record player. Tell me where you've hidden it, or I will advise Miss Royce to destroy your record player to open it.
All right, no need to destroy everything. Here it is. But I fail to see how this helps you.
We had missed this during the search. Thank you, young man. There is no need for you to understand. Time for me to check in with Miss Royce.
Come ho detto, solo la ragazza può perlustrare le cabine. Poi può solo interrogare. E andiamo a fare questo enigma. Ok, leggiamo qui. Allora, 33 C 5 2 8 3. Che senso?
It's strange that these buttons don't do anything.
Allora, 33 C 5. Che beh, vabbè. Poi 16 G 2. Poi meno che non mi serve un LP. Proviamo. No, ho sbagliato. Era 3 solamente. Ma sembra che non funzioni. A meno che non devo fare così. Ok. Quindi è qui. Allora. Non mi sembra che ci sia qualcosa da fare. Qui non mi sembra che venga modificato qualcosa, giusto? Non sto capendo, in verità. Non sto capendo proprio, lo sapete? Come questo enigma qui. Non sto capendo per nulla. Perché lì non mi serve più, perché me l'ha fatta passare, giusto? Ma per il resto, vediamo se c'è eventualmente qualche LP, anche se non credo. Ma mi devo pure bloccare su un enigma. Allora. Non sto capendo proprio. Non sto capendo per nulla. Che cosa bisogna fare qui? Boh. Cioè, non sto capendo. Che se questo enigma non lo sto capendo per nulla. Lo sapete? Qui mi dà tutti i pulsanti. Ma devo pure bloccarmi qui. Non bastava. Perché qui è certo che c'è uno scompatto segreto, ma come sbloccarlo? Bella domanda. Boh, non lo sto capendo per nulla. A meno che non è solo questo. Per dire. Poi. Però lì c'è l'8 e no. Non avevo notato che c'era l'8. Certo, a meno e più 5, nulla di più, niente di meno. Quindi non ho idea. E no, qui devo fare 8, giusto. Ma non ho idea. Non sto avendo idee. Mi sa che sono bloccato qui. Bella fregatura. Non ho idee di questo enigma, dico. Ah, è un vero peccato. Rovinare così un gioco carino. E questo è già il secondo enigma che rompe. prima un po', poi col disco. Allora, poi prima corso 33 giri. Allora, 5 giri. Un attimo. Non ho letto per niente. Poi ok, però mo a che serve? Non lo sto capendo. Non sto capendo questa. Allora. Poi c'è il record, cioè mi sa che devo sentire questa. E non. Allora, facciamo così. Ma che? No, non sto capendo. È certo che mi serve quella registrazione, ma come? Non sto capendo. Per nulla. Un enigma che mi fa perdere tempo nel settimo capitolo, che è ancora, come si dice, a meno che non mi sto sbagliando io. Non sto capendo nulla di questo enigma. E siamo ancora al settimo capitolo. Che rottura di scatolette. 5, 2, 8, 3.
Cross, heart, 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 cross, cross, heart, heart.
Allora, cuore, cuore, cuoce, cuore. Allora, è una combo. Non so come, ma ci sono riuscito. Devo fare una foto. Scusate, ho la memoria di un pesce rosso. Almeno quella.
Heart, cross, heart,
Ok.
cross,
Scusate, e vediamo un pochetto.
cross, heart, 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 cross,
Cuore, cuore, cuoce, cuore, 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 cuoce, cuoce. Ed ecco la collana.
Bingo. There it is at last. The pearl necklace. So Tim Allerton is the thief.
Io,
Is he also the murderer?
no. Può essere Ma ha occupato un bel po'. Ma riuscirò a finirlo? Questo settimo capitolo mi servirà un'altra live. Ho completato tutte le piste. Ora salvo, che mi ha fatto perdere una quintalata di anni. Per esempio, chi l'ha drogato? Allora, c'è il fatto solamente della droga, chi ha drogato poi va. Quindi devo parlare. Il
Will
dottore.
Mrs. Doyle make it all the way to Aswan?
I've done what I can. But you have to be quick. He's in a pretty bad state.
Allora, intanto parto da.
Time to check in with Mr. Poirot.
Poi va, parlo. Ah no, non ho più la collezione sbloccata. Meno male che ho salvato. Allora, 1 e 7. Che mi mette a posto la collana. Togliamo. Allora, damme. Ecco fatto. Ok. Alle 9. Non si nasconde. Allora, al contrario. No. Che dico? Che senso si nasconde? Ma si nasconde. Poi. Vabbè, corro 10. No. Storia. Ecco fatto.
Certain pieces of the puzzle are now in place. It's clear that Rosalie must have seen Tim when he came in or out of Lynette's cabin with the necklace. I must confront them.
La collana è buona, però...
Thank you all for coming.
Anything I can do?
In a sense, perhaps, what I really require is for you to listen.
Certainly. I'm the world's best listener. Can be relied on to say ooh at the right moments.
That is very satisfactory. Ooh would be very expressive. Eh bien, let us begin. We found Lynette Doyle's real pearl necklace in your cabin. There's no doubt. You are the thief.
I suspected you had found the necklace, seeing as you allowed everyone to return to their cabins.
Let me continue. During my investigation with Mrs. Leach, the victim's bracelet was also stolen and replaced with a fake. You were one of my 3 suspects. So given the circumstances and the identical MO, it had to be you who stole Mrs. Leach's bracelet.
But that's not all. You have an accomplice, your cousin, Joanna Southwood. She identifies the jewelry to be stolen at social events, has a fake made, and sends it to you in a hollow book, which is never suspected by customs. Your cousin was a good friend of Lynette Doyle, so it was easy for her to identify and perhaps even borrow the famous pearl necklace, so it could be duplicated.
You are the one who handles swapping the real for the fake jewelry. Your plan was perfect because you could prove you didn't know the victim or the existence of the jewelry.
You win. It's been a good game, but it's over at last. There's nothing for it now, I suppose, but to take my medicine.
Do you realize that you were seen last night?
Seen?
Yes. On the night that Lynette Doyle died, Miss Rosalie Otterborn saw you leaving Mrs. Doyle's cabin just after 1 in the morning.
Rosalie, you saw me?
But she didn't say anything. It was my little grey cells that deduced it.
Why wouldn't you say you had seen me last night?
I thought they might suspect you. I couldn't believe that you'd kill anyone.
No, I'm not the strong stuff murderers are made of. I'm only a miserable sneak thief.
Don't say that. But why did you do it? You, who has everything.
Oh, I don't know. Boredom, laziness, the fun of the thing. A much more exciting way of earning a living than just sitting at a miserable desk all day translating texts. Rosalie, would you... You know what I mean? Would you always despise me and throw it in my teeth?
Well, there are things you could throw in my teeth, too.
Rosalie, darling.
That's very sweet. But there is a very good case against you, Mr. Allerton. I wanted you to realize that.
It wasn't I who killed her. I swear. I've been in the most awful stew. To have chosen that night of all others. God, it's been awful.
If there's something that could help your case, now's the time to say it.
It might be insignificant, but when you asked if I heard anything, I lied. I did hear a splash.
Yes, we already know. Rosalie was responsible for that noise at 1:10 a.m.
No, it was much earlier. At 12:26 a.m. I was waiting in my cabin for the right moment to move, and I checked the time, and it was toward the bow, no doubt.
What? But that changes everything. Not now.
Sir, come quickly. There's been another death. The saloon.
But no. It cannot be. Jane, come with me. You two stay here. I still have questions.
Hai detto... Non finisce mai sto episodio. Diamine. Salvo. E non salva è. Questo settimo episodio sta veramente... Ma cos'è? Questo salone oppure no? Allora è quello dei fumatori.
This is horrible. I don't understand. She was reading there just 10 minutes ago. I stepped out and when I came back I found her like this.
Step away from the body. Touch nothing. I need to inspect. A thin weapon, very sharp, has slit the throat. Possibly a scalpel. A torn piece of a $100 note in her hand. A ribbon for bundling stacks of notes. There must have been $10,000 here at least, but the money is missing. A telegram used as a bookmark. I can already say that Louise Bourget had her throat cut with a sharp object. The $100 notes are nowhere to be seen. And this telegram with a coded message: potato, dress, cradle, 32, beetroot.
Potato. Dress. But I know this code. It's the same as the one I found in Mallorca and Cairo. Show it to me.
Allora. Patata. Nido. Dove è il nido? Ah, ecco. quest'uomo. L'ho visto prima. Allora, questo è il rapporto trono, Elio. 33. Se non erro è meno 11, quindi 20, 21, no 22. Peperone è 11. Attenzione spada. Lancia moneta per ciclope. Per operazioni noi tracciare.
Here is the message. A prisoner escaped from Cairo on February 21st. Cairo has been busted. Cancel the transaction at Abu Simbel on February 22nd. Return to Cairo via Karnak, then to New York. Attention, surveillance should be increased. Should we send men? The prisoner is me, and the package is crates of smuggled weapons. So this telegram was clearly intended for the killer I'm looking for. Louise Bourget could be Emmy's killer.
No, I understand how you could come to that conclusion. But this telegram was not intended for Louise Bourget. It was for someone else.
È logico.
Yesterday, Lynette Doyle mistakenly received this telegram that was meant for Riquetti. When she returned it to him, he was furious that she had read it by mistake. Now, I understand why. Riquetti is your man.
Where's Riquetti? He was right there. He's gone. I'm sorry, Mr. Poirot.
Of course. Miss Royce, good luck.
Grazie al salvataggio e a tutto completato il capitolo 7 dopo 3 live. 3, non 1, non 2, ma 3. Finalmente. Non ci posso credere. Ho completato il capitolo 7 dopo 3 live. Dopo 3 live. E tra poco dovrei chiudere la live. Questo gioco sta durando che è una bellezza, Capitolo 8, il villaggio. Ora giochiamo. Ma
Riquetti, stop!
Ovviamente vado al menu principale. Per quanto riguarda questo fatto di Riquetti e compagnia bella, lo vediamo nella prossima live. Mi dispiace, ma come si dice, fortunatamente abbiamo finito. La prossima volta facciamo continua e saremo direttamente alla ricerca del catturare quello all'8º episodio. Non ci posso credere, dopo 3 live ho finito finalmente di vedere che succede alla fine del settimo episodio. Evviva! Dopo tanto tempo. Dopo tanto tempo. Tanto che siamo arrivati a fine live di questa settimana. Ora, prima di fare un ride, che bisogna farlo, ma almeno ho finito il settimo capitolo, che diamine! Dopo ore. Nel frattempo, vediamo un po'. Ringrazio sia Lily, che si diverte abbastanza, spero che si sia divertita a vedermi un po' screare ancora con questo settimo capitolo, in cui quando succederà su YouTube devo unire tutti e tre i pezzi, cioè tutte e tre le live in un unico filmato. E mo andiamo a fare un piccolo ride. Vediamo chi vuoi dare. È un peccato però che ancora adesso vi dico, cioè ancora adesso per quanto riguarda gli utenti in chat, cioè io sempre pochini. Vabbè, quando sarà in futuro si vedrà. Andiamo direttamente a Kevin, che sta portando Life is Strange. Noi ci vediamo domani e dopodomani con come si dice, con la maratona di Assassin's Creed 3. Domani vedrò di finire l'ultima parte del DLC. Mentre domenica, se tutto va bene, andrò con Assassin's Creed Liberation. Nel frattempo vado a un live, vado a fare il ride. Ringrazio ancora Luca Ezzo e Lilli, si diverte abbastanza per essere passato in chat e spero che Lilli sia divertita abbastanza a seguirmi. Noi ci vediamo, come ho detto, domani pomeriggio alle 4 con Assassin's Creed 3. Scusate, mentre poi la settimana prossima con l'inizio dell'8º capitolo e si spera di finirlo nella successiva live. Che ovviamente, essendo che sarà nella settimana successiva, non ho idea. In più, sempre nella settimana successiva, per chi non lo sapesse, fa una live di festeggiamento, se Twitch non mi cancelli follow, per i 200 follow raggiunti. Per adesso vi porto a Kevin con Life is Strange. Noi ci vediamo domani alle 4 del pomeriggio con Assassin's Creed 3 DLC, come si chiamava? La tirannia dei re Washington. Medico poi settimana prossima. Grazie ancora per essere passati, per il looking e tutto il resto. Ciao.